Hello everyone, Iron Coding here, and I had to actually just revert back to my previous save file. I had about half an hour of recorded content and then it just froze on me, and so I'm just trying to restart from back where I started the video anyways. Hopefully I talk about what I did, because I did have actually a decent amount of
None may refuse my call.
information I talked about and stuff.
When Miao Ying asks, you answer. The defense effort.
Cool. Get me in a gunner. Really love gunners. They're harder to use, obviously, because of line of sight issues, but once you can get used to them and get them positioned correctly, they absolutely
The
shred
majestic
enemies.
defender.
I got lightning strike under upkeep. I like upkeep. I like casualty replenishment too. And either one, you can't go wrong with either one, honestly. But
My
I do like the
celestial
upkeep because eventually you're going to want more
approves.
armies, and so less expensive armies is also a bonus. Invasion. I'm probably...
Warden of the Great Bastion.
I'm gonna keep that. I was gonna change it to the recruitment thing, but I'm already almost at a full stack, so it'd be useless to have like local recruitment capacity and recruitment costs down and stuff like that. And again, threat level is continuously high. I don't know how to counteract that. It seems like no matter what you do, it's just always gonna go up.
The celestial Miao Ying.
We're gonna go deal with him before that gets out of hand.
Serve me. Serve the Emperor. None may refuse my
crossbow
call.
one too. Increase the settlement. Definitely need this to be higher. Let's go make as much money as we can. Here. You can get another caravan. I don't know what that does exactly, because I think you can
My
only send one out
siblings
at a time.
conspire against me.
I don't know if you can get an option to get more, but, or like to send out more. But you can definitely recruit more of them.
Alchemist of Shangyang.
I got a random event that recruited just a random hero.
Through banishment, I gained
Dude,
power.
what can I do with her? Damage building, you can assassinate a hero in the replenishment. Boosted income is nice.
Ready
I
to
wanna get rid
defend.
of something else and get another caster. I think I'm actually going, it's rank 4. Yeah, I think I'm just going to get rid of him.
Weakness is not tolerated.
Let
Get another
defeat
caster in
become
there. It's also
fleet.
mobility, which is nice.
I stand apart. Miao Ying.
Take care of this one.
Ready to defend.
Jade Warriors! The Celestial Faithful!
Mistress of Storms.
sorcerous outcast!
I do absolutely love flanking with cavalry. I love cavalry in general.
The storm wind
I usually
blows.
go with
The
3
celestial faithful,
cavalry,
guided by ancestors.
but I feel like... Let's turn this off before I forget again. I hate default skirmish mode. But I love using cavalry and stuff like that. I'll probably replace them either
Peasant
getting better
horseman!
cavalry because they're only peasant horsemen, or just getting the new machines and stuff, like the Sky Lantern and
Stone and steel.
Losing Compass and stuff.
Shenyang census.
Because I usually go with 3 cavalry, but I don't feel like 2 cavalry does much.
For the
There's new
Emperor!
and shiny stuff to play with.
We obey.
Spears.
For the Emperor! Harmonious wrath!
Yes, Searing Doom. Strikes a combatant. Oh, it's a fast cast time. It takes above the land. I don't like that.
I stand ready!
Dragon Guard! Without hesitation!
But some of the stuff that you kind of have
Sent by dragons.
to take into account when casting too
Wind and fire.
is mana cost, how long it takes to cast, how long it takes to land after the cast is finished.
Horseman.
Charge him there, flank him.
Peasant spearmen! Harmonious roar! Cavalry! The
I'll
dragons
take it
are...
out of there. I think I'm doing more friendly fire to myself than damaging them.
Defenders of Cathay. The dragons ask. Celestial fury.
You definitely don't want to keep at least this cavalry in there that long in like extended engagements. You just want to use hit and attack these or charge bonus on them.
Shenyang's
They're kind
faithful!
of weak in
Gairan's fury!
melee combat.
Peasant horseman. Long spears.
For the defense!
Cavalry.
The celestial daughter!
You
The
have
storm
the mana
gathers!
and you don't plan on spell
Master of
casting, like there's
Tempest.
nothing for me to cast spells on. Everyone else is routing. But if you have the mana, I suggest just casting Earthblood, getting a little bit of healing done. That way you can have less replenishment needed after combat. Like you can see their health bars going up. It's just a really nice extra mile that you could go. I think the army is going to be taken out anyways, so I don't know if I really need to continue on as per usual. Yeah, it's just going to take a while, that's fine. If it doesn't go away, I'll just take them out next turn, or next combat. 70 treasury. You really don't get a whole lot of treasury, so I think this was nerfed. In Warhammer 2, like, it wasn't anything to get a few thousand gold from a combat. I mean, I know this unit isn't like a full 20 stack or anything like that, but this is pitiful, so I think this got nerfed. Usually, I'll probably stick to the replenishment, because you can see on the left here how like this unit's like a half HP, this one's a half. Just replenishment straight up fills them back up. It's great to keep on going, so you don't have to sit there in a town or sit there in camps and stuff like that to replenish your full army capacity. And I know on harder difficulties, it's definitely a must to pretty much keep on going. I don't know how good 4 leadership is. I don't know the analysis of leadership anyways, but I think I'll just probably stick to that. Get the
They
replenishment.
have no other way.
Especially when I plan on constantly moving, and especially on the caravan.
A victory.
Caravan
to
doesn't
save
stop to replenish its HP and stuff like that, so whenever you get the replenishment option for the caravan, I feel like that's
The
just a
Storm
necessity
Dragon.
pretty much. I can get one of these. I like both of them. They cost a lot of mana, 13 and 14, whereas Uranon's bolt costs 8. Wind Blast costs 11, which I don't use that often. That one costs 8, so that's definitely a lot of mana, but I think it's a lot of damage. Then we're gonna go with the Comet. I think the Comet's a really
Pride
slow
is
activation
not
time though, so it's
undeserved.
just something that's gonna need to be taken into account as well. Okay. That's odd. And Distreltsy, which is a Kislev unit. A really strong Kislev unit. One of their better, probably the best hybrid unit, or close to it that they get, because they have guns and great axes. They're not as great as a standard melee, but they do have guns, which are... It's the rifle unit, so that's actually really strong. Oh, I think I might take that just because it's tier 3 infantry 2. That's a tough decision. I have 4 ranged already and I have 4 melee, 5 melee. I really want to play around with Streltsy though. I think I'll take the Streltsy.
Meowing.
And my basis on that is that with a strategy with rifle units and gun units in general, you can have them in front, and whenever the enemy is charging, you can basically have them soften up
The Emperor's
the enemy
chosen
in like a
daughter.
volley of fire or two. Going to Great Bastion, maybe get that threat level down, and I get the Celestial Intervention bombardment ability, which is really strong as well. It might help me in some of the battles to
Storm
come.
Dragon.
The Alchemist. So the Alchemist is neat because she has the standard casting tree. What lore is this? Does it say? Lore metal. So she has the lore metal. and she has augmented abilities. So she has what she can get with here in the lower metal tree. She has enchanted metallurgy that gives, I think she can cast on one singular unit, but it gives weapon damage and missile damage. And then she can get these three. I don't know if they are unique, in which you choose one that locks the other two out, but it replaces enchanted metallurgy, so I'm assuming it does like lock them out. Basically, she can enchant it to have higher weapon damage and missile damage, plus it gives you flaming attacks and magical attacks. This one just does magical attacks, but it is less base damage, but it gives you armor piercing damage. And this one is also kind of less base damage, but it gives you magical attacks and poison, which reduces the enemy's stats. I don't know which one of these would be good, but it sounds like all three of them are definitely useful in some capacity. Right now I'm just going to go down her casting tree though, because I really like wizards and casters in general. They can definitely turn a battle. I'm going to look down this for a second. You can increase the recruitment rate of caravan masters and lords in general. Range, melee attack. I was hoping to see if there was a research thing that would allow you to send out multiple caravans at once. I don't know if there is. I haven't looked that deep into any of the research stuff either. I'm probably gonna go with, I don't know. What's my...
For the defense
I
effort.
have yin. So I gain anyways. I don't sack settlements, but I'm gonna have to get it eventually. I think I'm gonna go with horse bonding. Anyways,
Favored daughter.
I am going to
I
attack
decree
the warbands and take them out first. It's actually lightning strike it, but I'm not going to. I'm going to take them both at the same time. During my previous recording, I did make the mistake of colonizing the gate. I'm actually learning from that, so it's kind of a godsend, because I was not having a good time in that battle. When you colonize, you pay gold plus use like half your units or something like that, 75%, I don't know the exact number. Basically, I lost 1,500 soldiers colonizing the gate, and then immediately got attacked by the warband on the next turn. And so I had like no units. I had units, but they were all at like 30% HP and stuff, so definitely learning from my
Mistress of
mistakes here.
Storm.
Shenyan's faithful.
Sun Yang's faithful. Iron Hail Gunners.
Can I don't know if I can climb up that or what that is exactly.
Minds as one. The storm wind blows. Never conquered. Iron Hail Gunners. Order and balance.
I really don't like this mouse.
Warp stone and steel. Master of tempests. Master metallurgist.
The celestial
I'm
faithful.
getting a new mouse soon. It's
For
driving
the
me absolutely
Emperor!
nuts.
Gairat's fury!
Horseman.
Let's speed it up to get up there at least. Oh, am I climbing that? Okay, yeah. So I got plenty of time. You guys are nuts. Going straight up there. I believe that's a fast casting time, but it takes forever to get
Cavalry. Without hesitation.
The celestial faithful!
it kind of nuked a lot of my units. It's definitely one thing I've noticed. I've seen other people comment as well.
The celestial
The
daughter!
UI definitely
Celestial
on
fury.
the dodging casting and stuff. I'm having a hell of a time
stalled
hitting
dragon.
anyone.
My test begins. Cavalry, move as wind, marching as one. Repositioning.
Just shredding that. Gotta love Gunner so much.
Guided by ancestors. I stand ready. Cavalry, for the moon dragon.
Just finish off some of these
Peasant
guys so
horsemen.
they don't come back.
Never conquered.
Shot heal. Yes. I'm going to pre-position my ranged units. That way, whenever yeah, you can do it. Reinforcements should be coming from here. So whenever they do show up, I'm just gonna have my ranged units tear into them. Maybe soften them up a little bit. Yep, I missed. Or not, they're just gonna run face first into him. That's one of the problems with terrain like this. The gunners have to, they add weird and stuff like that, and I mismicroed that so hard, so that's definitely on me. can here. I want to make sure that they don't have any armor left, because I'm trying to secure the gate and stuff. Alright, that'd be enough. He wasn't going down at all, so he's probably just super tough, and I wasn't going to sit there for half an hour trying to kill him. Horsemen definitely the MVPs there, even though they're peasant horsemen. I did some good charges with those. One gunner did alright, the other one ran face first and just knocked themselves out immediately. It wasn't a great map for gunning, at least.
They have
Replenishment,
no
get them filled
other
up pretty
way.
good. Where are you?
Beyond your comprehension.
Just Warriors of Chaos, more Norstons. I think.
The Storm Dragon.
Can I? That's attrition. I'm gonna sit here for this turn. I might attack him. We'll see what they do next turn.
Pride is not undeserved.
Oh, I could have gotten that. Can I revert? Oh, sweet. That's really nice.
The Bastion's defense requires it.
Right now,
The
I do kind of wish there was a
Storm
thing like civilization stuff when you research new technology and stuff like that, and you can upgrade your units in your own territory. I wish there was something like that to where you can be like, oh, peasant lawn spearman, go into jade halberds or whatever. It just costs you the difference in gold or something. But as it stands, whenever I go to upgrade, I'm going to basically have to dismiss them and then spend a turn recruiting. It's not always a bad thing, because
The Majestic
that
Defender.
gives you recruit rank 2 and local capacity, recruitment capacity and stuff like that. But like right now, these aren't even ranked up. Like that's a rank 1,
A victory
Rank one,
to
rank two.
savor.
so I could literally dismiss them, get the new soldiers, and be higher rank and perform better in combat. So it sucks that you have to spend a turn doing it, but at the same time
We
you get
saw
better
upon
soldiers with
triumphant
higher ranks.
wings.
Metal shifting is a buff. Armor piercing weapon damage. I assume when the triggers when casting a spell, I assume that's just whenever you cast a spell, it gives you that effect for the area and stuff. Like I'm assuming around her, I don't know. Haven't really paid that close attention to it. Like Rusta's negative armor debuff. Kahina's Golden Hounds, medium, randomly moving effect. That might be useful. That one's a plus 60 armor. That's nice. Is that? I wish I knew if it was an area effect or if it's a single unit. I think it might be single unit. I don't know enough about a lot of the stuff, but I think we're gonna go with Kahina's Golden Hounds. Buffing and debuffing spells are decent, but they're not like catch-all. And I've noticed whenever I played going from Warhammer 2 to Warhammer 3, like you do not have a lot of Winds of Power magic. Like you have to be very cognizant of your spell choices. So most of the time from other YouTubers and stuff, damage spells are better than buff and debuff spells, even though they do have their place. But I think it's more so with mana allocation. Because you can't just spam spells in Warhammer 3. Definitely not
Pride
possible.
is not undeserved. Trusted allies, what information do you bring?
And military access plus they pay me. Nice, I'll take it. I'm trying to play nice with all the other Cathay factions. Archers or spearmen. I'm gonna go with spearmen since I went with Streltsy last time. I would like a more frontline heavy.
The celestial
That way it's not just all ranged.
wrath.
I will fight him. And then once he's done, I'll probably take the gate. That way we can start defending from on the other side of the gate. Hopefully we can stop the flood in of chaos forces.
Ready to defend!
Minds as one. Iron hail, gunners!
Oh, another topographical
Master
map that I don't
metallurgist,
like.
acolyte of secrets.
Cavalry! Never conquered.
We
Mistress of storms.
will
My
maybe do this a little
elixirs
bit
are
better.
ready.
Maybe
Raise
come
the
to
dragons! Understood. Horsemen!
they don't have reinforcements this time, so what they have is what we
My
got.
test begins.
That's a short cast range.
Crossbowman,
Get up to-
guided by ancestors.
Heavens await.
Cast range is 150, so that's short. 200. It's a little bit better, but it's super long cast time.
Alchemist repositioning.
Stone and steel.
Yeah, stopped their advance. Didn't hit them with anything. As I said, they really improved AI in terms of
Peasant spearmen.
dodging,
Dragon guard.
casting
Move in
and stuff. Like,
formation.
Sorcerer's
I have such a hard time
outcast.
actually hitting them.
Master of tempests.
Long spears. Seeking Cathay's foes.
Hoping they can't shoot above that.
They are charging. Maintain order.
Yeah, second.
Dragon crossbows.
Jade the crossbow.
Yeah. The second they came over that bridge, they started melting.
Long spears. Dragon guard. Thoughts in harmony. Spears. The Emperor expects.
Where's their lord at? Oh, right there.
The storm dragon.
Turn to a dragon, start melting.
Jade warriors.
You go help her.
Anything for Cathay. Dragon guard. Will of the dragons. The celestial faithful.
I'm
Marching
gonna
as
charge
one.
them since they can run fire, I think. Nope, they have that, but they'll run miles.
Raise the dragons. The
The celestial
hell.
daughter.
She just like nuked him.
The
Jesus.
storm unleashed.
Oh, that was over. Yep, see, she stays in dragon form. She can actually transform back. I don't know why you would. Unless you really wanted to cast the healing stuff that they barely touched any of my units, so I'm not too worried about it. Let her take out a few more. She'll get some extra experience, and it'll be less I have to deal with if they survive, which I highly doubt they survived. This was a complete decisive battle. Yeah, I lost 50 units. I used the tactic of putting my gunners in front. Once they cleared that ridge, they just lit up that one singular unit. It could have gone a lot better if I'd pulled my units back earlier, like during deployment, giving them more time to shoot before they got engaged, but it was still pretty
They have no other
nice. Take the reinforcement, that way I can continue going.
The storm dragon.
And I'm going to actually take the gate and colonize it. Yeah, I'm losing 1,500 soldiers. Not
The
great,
defensive
but
parameter expands.
nothing I do about it. I need the gate. Get a bunch of stuff for it.
Meowing.
Clear a couple missions. Get the growth. That way I can level up the gate quicker. But the other
Storm
option,
dragon.
actually, there's corruption, and that's what I'll probably eventually go to. Because right now it's corrupted. It's not great. New experience is really nice if I garrison a unit there and just build up their ranks. And casualty replenishment I don't care much for. What's
The
that?
celestial Miao
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna leave it growth.
The
Growth is really nice. I
majestic
need that leveled
defender.
up quickly.
Ying, Warden of the Great Bastion.
I think I'm not gonna worry about going anymore in here. That'd be nice, but I don't think I need it. Just a permanent 9 melee defense hex, that's nice. I really don't know what's good for her. I'm probably not going to go in there because I'm not really using her that much in melee, which is probably not great because her dragon form is like god tier. I think for now I'm just going to get that. I should have probably gotten that like level 2. Honestly, I'll be completely honest. That should have been like level 2 purchase for the unit experience, but I overlooked that, so that's my mistake, but it is what it is.
A tool fit for the dragon's daughter.
Yeah, I'm going to level up Nan Lee. My choice in that is I want to level up the state in case I get attacked from the south. Obviously, they can hit Nanyang mines too, but chances are that'd be the first line of defense, so I'm going to level that one up first. But I'm probably going to end the episode here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy the content, please thumbs up, subscribe, leave comments, criticism, let me know how I'm doing. If there's anything you'd like to see, if there's anything I could do to, entertain better, just let me know. Thank you. I'll see you guys next time.